A U.S. federal appeals court has ruled that a ban on therapy for unwanted same-sex attraction in Florida is unconstitutional. We're going to get into the full details of this. Nice to see people actually care about the Constitution still. Before we go any further, guys, I got to give a special shout out here to Typo, who recently became a $5 patron helping to support the channel. Thank you so much, Typo. I appreciate that. And guys, if you'd like to help support what I do here as well, you can do so for as little as $5 a month. Patreon.com/conservativetruth. That link in the description gets you access to over 25 exclusive podcasts where I talk more about sensitive information. You get the alerts for anything that goes out on a Patreon, unlike YouTube, where you're not going to be notified of all the videos that I put out, even if you have that bell selected, because YouTube doesn't like me. But I know you guys do like me, so when you get done watching me here, browse back and check what you've missed. Please like this video, share it, hit the bell, subscribe, and wear the glasses because I'm blind. So, this federal appeals court for the 11th Circuit, it was a 2-1 decision in favor of the plaintiffs. And, well, these therapists who were told back in 2017 in the state of Florida, now this was the cities of Boca Raton and Palm Beach County, they had passed ordinance that banned, well, what they call, and you hear this a lot, conversion therapy or, sexual orientation therapy to try to take them out of their same-sex attractions. Well, they were banned since 2017 in this part of Florida. Originally, the courts were upholding the ordinances of the city and the county, but now finally making its way up to the appeals court, and thank God they ruled in favor of these therapists here, and they said it plain as day. The way the Constitution is interpreted, this is a violation of the First Amendment. And important to note, too, the two judges that ruled in favor of the plaintiffs, both appointed by President Trump. The one dissenting judge appointed by President Obama. So not a surprise there. So those of you, sometimes you kind of forget, Trump has appointed like a record number of judges in his first term. That is huge. That is a great blessing because he has put judges in place that really do follow the Constitution. So I just want to let people know that because progress has definitely been made when it comes to that area. Now, as I mentioned here, these plaintiffs saying, and they're being represented in by their counsel, saying that, look, you know what, there's all these, talk about how they use shock treatments and they all do all these horrible things to people who experience these attractions. They don't want them, but those aren't even being done anymore. In fact, they've even dismissed those as being barbaric. They don't use those. They simply talk to the people that they're in the room with here about what it is that they're going through. And yes, they witness Jesus Christ to these people too, because really at the end of the day, it's only Christ that can get people to turn from that lifestyle. When you accept Christ, he cleanses you of those feelings. You have to ask him to remove those desires from you because they're not of God. Those are of the devil. Those are of the enemy. And well, the judges pointed out as simple as this. The ones that favored the plaintiff here and gave them the victory, they said, look, a lot of people call this treatment controversial. They said, even if that's the case and you believe that, there is nothing in the First Amendment that says, well, there's an exception to anything that's just deemed controversial. They said, no, there's no clause that says that. So this is perfectly fine. They're perfectly within their limits. The city of Boca Raton and Palm Beach County were wrong for trying to restrict their religious freedom, their religious liberty, from being able to hold these therapy sessions. So good on these appeals court judges for coming to this ruling. This is huge. A lot of other cities are doing the same thing where they're trying to ban any sort of therapist, any sort of counselor from being able to, talk to people about their, unwanted same-sex attractions, because what do they want to do at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen? They want these kids to be damaged. They want these kids to be hurt, okay? They want them in this lifestyle. They don't want them to know that there's hope for them. They don't want them to know that there's a way for them to come out of this. They want them in that mindset that they're born this way. Love is love. That's not the case at all. They don't want them to know about redemption, or especially that Christ loves them and he wants to heal them. They don't want that at all. So good again on these judges here. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. I'll have more info on this. You could read the full transcript of what the judges had to say in the description. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back with more. You guys take care. Please be safe out there. God bless each and every single one of you, and I'll talk with you soon.